The 100 deadliest days for teen drivers has begun, and an average of 7 people are killed per day in teen driver-related crashes from Memorial Day to Labor Day. And in this morning, we have Gary Bubar. He's a traffic safety expert with AAA. To put this in perspective, Gary, tell us just how many teens are affected by distracted driving. I've got to believe it's all of them.
Well, you're not far off on that because this group of kids coming up, they've kind of had a cell phone in their hand for a very long time, and they can use it pretty well and think they can do so while driving.
It's like a confidence thing. You're right. It feels like this new generation was born with cell phones in their hands. But what are the most common risky habits teens have while driving?
You know, it's interesting. The even more distracting than a cell phone is passengers in the car. It's one of the reasons that during the graduated driver licensing process, we don't allow passengers, except for a few instances, in the car because they are actually more distracting than a cell phone or music or whatever.
Now, I know that there's, only so much a parent can say, and I definitely think a parent plays a big role in this, but are there programs available for teen drivers to help develop safe driving habits?
There are the driver license program that they go through, even though it's usually only 2 to 3 weeks, it goes a long way toward teaching them the rules of the road, if you will. The thing that parents need to remember is that they've really been doing the instructing, that their kids have been watching them for 15 years. And the habits that they've exhibited are the ones that their kids are going to kind of accept as acceptable. Also, with the practice that they have themselves, again, it's only 6 hours with a driver education instructor, but it's from 50 that's required to 100, which is what we recommend, with their parents. And as coaches out there, you have an opportunity to make quite an impression on your kids.
Absolutely. So good examples from the parents. Do you have any other advice for parents about talking to their kids about how to not be distracted while behind the wheel?
That's a very good conversation to have early in the game. We can start taking driver ed now at 14 years and 8 months. So have that conversation when the kids are in middle school, and they'll pay attention to what you're saying and doing, particularly if you hold the keys in your hand. And then also there are a lot of programs that for GM, Hyundai, a number of other companies have that are in their cars where you can limit the maximum speed the vehicle can go. You can set it so that the entertainment system only goes to a set volume. Those kinds of things that can also assist. Your dealer can help you with that information.
All right, Gary, thank you so much for this very useful information. And I'd love to see a day when distracted driving is no longer here because it's just so awful.
It's up to us to make that happen.
Absolutely. Thank you, Gary.